So I thought I'd take a little time while I have nobody in the store to tell you a story or two without the intro thing that my son does for me. Anyway, I thought I'd tell you about this time where a guy was almost beat the hell up here in my store. So our store is shaped sort of like an L, like this, where the area behind me is this part of the L, and then it goes up from here. It goes like this and like this. That's where it is right now. I'm in the corner of the L right now where my desk is, and up there is the register and the front door. It's the only way in and out of the store. Well, I was at the register helping out my friend Cal, who's a homeless guy. He's really, really awesome. He makes sure I get to my car safe every night because this is kind of a dicey area of town. But it's a neutral place. All of the people in town know this is a neutral place. This is not the place you start shit. This is not the place where turf wars go off because they know the guy who owns it and they respect him. Well, I was helping Cal, and this kid who I had helped earlier in the day comes running in. By kid, I mean like 25, 26-year-old guy, kind of short, Hispanic guy, looked really, really young. He comes running in, and he looks like he got beat to shit. I mean, curb stomped. The whole side of his face was starting to swell. His nose was bleeding. His lips were bleeding. His eye was swelling shut. Like, he looked like crap. He goes, "Oh my God, hurry up, call 911. Someone's going to come and kill me. They're going to beat the shit out of me. They're going to kill me. Help me, help me." So I look at him. I look at Cal, and we're just like, "What, huh?" And I looked at him and I said, "What?" And he's like, "Help, call 911. All of a sudden, these three huge dudes, like huge, like huge dudes come in, and they're screaming at the guy. Like, "We're going to get you and come out here and take it like a man. Don't put the store through this, man. You know you can't do this here. Come out. We know where you live. We're going to get your ass." And I was like, "Dude, take it outside. It doesn't belong in here." And they looked at me, "Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Get you." And I was like, "Fuck you." So they're still screaming at the guy, and I picked the phone up. And I'm like, "Dude, I'm calling the cops right now." I said, "If you leave now, I didn't see shit, I didn't hear shit, and I don't know shit." I said, "Go, or I'm calling the cops." And they look at me, "Fuck you, bitch." And they start walking towards the kid. So I pull out my taser and I hit my taser. And they look at me, they look at the kid. And then I hit the button on the phone and pretend like I'm talking to the police. So they're like, "We'll get you later, man." And they run out the door. Well, Cal looks at me. He's like, "I'm going to make sure they're gone." I was like, "Okay." So I put the phone down because I really wasn't calling the cops. And I made sure the kid was okay. He was just really, really shaken. He was like almost hysterical. I gave him something to drink. I calmed him down, got him a chair, gave him the phone. He called the cops. Cal comes back in. I guess the car that they were in, they pulled out so fast, they backed into another car in the parking lot. And then they tried to pull out because they pulled straight back, hit a car like that. And then they tried to K-turn like this and hit another car. And then went like this and then tagged another car on their way out of the parking lot. So the kid hangs up. He had talked to the police. And Cal's like, "Do you want me to stay?" And I said, "Well, just wait till the cops get here. I don't want you in trouble or anything." Because, you know, they hassle the homeless all the time. So he's like, "Okay, I'll wait." So we're waiting. I call my boss. I let them know what's going on. And they're like, "Okay, we'll send our friend down there to make sure you're okay." I said, "Okay, I'm fine." You know, I was fine. So all of a sudden their friend, Lorenzo, gets here. And he's like, "Where's the cops? Have they already been here?" And I'm like, "No." And I pointed the kid out. He was still sitting around the corner where you couldn't see him from the door. And he goes over to the kid, talks to him for a second, and then he comes back to me. He's like, well, where are the cops? I said, dude, we called them like over a half hour ago. They haven't gotten here. He goes, well, did you call the business line or did you call 911? And I'm like, well, we called 911. 40 minutes later, the cops pull up in front of the shop. So I told the kid, I said, I don't want them in here. I don't want this shit in the shop. I said, you need to take it outside and tell them I did not see shit. So the kid goes outside and talks to the police, and they leave. Lorenzo is hella pissed it took that long. So a couple days later, the kid shows up, says he's okay, nothing happened to him. He was moving to another town a few towns away. So he had gotten a job up there and he was going to go live up there. So from what I've heard, he's doing pretty good up there. He comes by like every so often. When he visits his daughter, he stops by the store to say hi. But yeah, that's the time when I almost had a shop fight. So that was really fun because it was right next to where all of our most expensive hand blown glass bongs are. And that would have been like $100,000 worth of damage. So that wouldn't have been good. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this installment of the Smoke Job Diaries. And don't forget, spark it up and keep it lit. Have fun.